Brian Geltzeiler, our 120 Sports NBA analyst, joining us here on the Morning Run. Geltzy, always great talking to you here. We saw over the weekend, Russell Westbrook saw yesterday that his streak of triple-doubles came to an end at 7. The Thunder beat the Celtics, however. But you know what's interesting is that I started seeing over the weekend these articles that started popping up from all corners of the internet about how maybe the pursuit of triple-doubles was actually harmful to the rest of the players on the Thunder in terms of their own development. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, that's pure, unadulterated garbage, Michael. Russell Westbrook's getting triple-doubles because his team needs it. You know, I read an article late last week that he's rebound chasing, that his teammates are backing off of defensive rebounds to let Russell have them just to give him the stats. It actually is true. Teammates are backing off rebounds to let Westbrook have them, but that is a strategy for the Thunder. The Thunder want the ball in Westbrook's hands as quickly as possible, and when there's uncontested rebounds, they're fine to let Westbrook have them because when Westbrook gets the ball in his hands, the faster the ball moves up the floor. It is a strategy. It is a smart strategy. This is not hurting other guys. This is a group of mismatched parts on this team. And from the standpoint of what Westbrook has to do, I think Westbrook would like to be able to do a little bit less to have them win games. But last night, he didn't get a triple-double. He doesn't care if he got a triple-double. He cares that he got the win. And they needed every bit of Russell Westbrook to get that win. In the end, Friday night against Houston and James Harden, what happened in the last minute of the game? What Westbrook did was not enough. But it's not like he's holding talented guys back. This is not a wonderful team around him. Yes, Oladipo's played much better this year than he has in prior years. Steven Adams, a good young player coming along. But what else is there? Enes Kanter's defensively challenged. Some nights he's good, some nights he's not. Sabonis is a relative baby in this league. Jeremy Grant's just kind of a role player and a very limited piece. I mean, he can be productive. Roberson's a one-way player, just defense. There's just not a lot there. So I think the criticism of Westbrook is so unwarranted, having a tremendous year, lifting a team to heights it would never get to without the performances that he's giving them.
All right, speaking of Westbrook's teammates, Victor Oladipo sprained his wrist, is what they're calling it, in that matchup with the Celtics. Pretty scary injury. How important is it with this team and how well they've been playing as of late that Oladipo doesn't miss that much time?
Yeah, Alexa, this one hurts because this is really, in reality, probably the third best player, but he's their next best perimeter player besides Westbrook. And what Oladipo's done for this team this year is something they don't have a lot of. He shot the ball pretty well, and they need that shooting for Victor Oladipo and for them to be able to have just a second perimeter scoring threat behind Westbrook. So this hurts, and they need to get him back sooner rather than later. The other thing is this. For the Thunder, they bring a defensive mindset. They want to play a slower tempo game. They want to play bully ball. They want to ugly it up a little bit. Oladipo is their second best perimeter defender behind Robertson. So they need him on a bunch of different fronts. And, you know, we always look at the value of the replacement guy that you're going to give minutes to in somebody's place. In this case, it's going to be Anthony Morrow or Alex Abrinas. Neither of those guys are even close to the defender of Oladipo. Matter of fact, Morrow is a horrid perimeter defender. So for a team whose whole mindset and whose whole identity revolves around a defensive end outside of Westbrook, losing one of their better defenders absolutely hurts this club. The sooner they get Victor Oladipo back, the better.